All right, welcome to the Scatterwash Battery Storage Project here just north of Phoenix, Arizona. We've got a civil crew, we've got a power crew, we've got a Phoenix concrete crew, and we got a battery storage crew. A lot of complexity to this project. Best thing we can do is go find some experts, get into the field, and check it out. Can you walk me through the process of what gets energy from here to there and why?
Yeah, for sure. So at the substation over there, we get power in from the grid, any excess power that would need to be stored. That goes into the substation, step down in the transformer, out on MV cables into our pad mount transformers you can see right behind us here.
These gray ones here?
Gray ones there.
Okay.
We take that, step down the power even further, and from there we go into the battery storage containers where the batteries are housed to store the energy. Then later in the day, maybe the next day, when the grid is in need of further power, those battery containers can then just take that same path in reverse, out from the containers into the transformers, over to the substation, and right back onto the grid.
I mean, it's almost exclusively self-perform work is my understanding.
Yes, sir. I've actually had a great opportunity being down in the Phoenix area to engage the regional operating group. So Phoenix was able to come out, install the concrete you're seeing here in the battery storage yard, the concrete over in the substation. We had our civil crew out here.
Oh, sure.
Took this from a kind of a commercial area with a few buildings out here to this nice flat pad, and then the power group as well as the battery storage group to execute the substation build and all the work involved with building out a storage system.
If I wanted to learn a little bit more about how it all comes together, and you got a guy I can talk to for something like that?
I do. You can talk to my soup, Jeremiah.
All right, thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Thank you for being here today.
No
I
problem.
appreciate you taking the time. Tyler already alluded a little bit to the fact that one of the most unique aspects of this particular project are the battery banks themselves. These are different than what I would see on other battery storage jobs. Can you elaborate further?
Yeah, sure. So the Tesla Megapack is unique in the way that there's no DC coupling. It's all AC coupled. So that eliminates all of the DC wire, that eliminates the need for a standalone inverter that's outside of the Megapack that you would typically find in other battery storage projects.
Sure.
And the other thing is the integrated wireway. So an integrated wireway, it's a space on the bottom of the Megapack where all of the wiring from the transformer can go directly into the Megapack, and then it's basically a wireway that goes all the way into where it actually needs to get landed.
So on other jobs where I've seen the pack sitting on a pile and all the cable tray underneath, this is built in to the box now.
Yep.
Okay, so it saves, my guess is all those innovations that you just described is saving time and labor, right?
Time and money.
Okay, so you're able to deliver a finished product probably faster using this type of technology than traditional technology, perhaps.
Yes.
So civil gives you a pad, you start underground, what happens after that?
So once the underground is complete, we have our Phoenix operating group in here doing all of our concrete pads.
Love it.
They've been a huge help. Without them, this project would be
a bit more challenging, I suspect.
Quite the challenge, So bringing them into the mix, we knew that it was going to be good, but Junior and his team with the concrete crew have been doing such an awesome job at staying on schedule and sticking to the pour durations that we need to make it all happen. Then we start basically setting all of our equipment that you see behind us.
Okay. Trucks start rolling in.
We started with the PMTs, the pad mount transformers. Those are the small gray boxes that you see out here.
Sure.
And then we moved into our Tesla units.
Okay. All right. So started in January. It's August now. About how big is the job? How many of these units?
312 units.
When do you feel like you're going to be wrapped up?
We should be done setting units in about a month.
No kidding.
Yeah.
So the trucking in of the units and setting them and the transformers, that's a fairly fast process in the scheme of things.
Yes, we're at 12 a day right now.
No kidding.
Monday through Friday.
Okay. I mean, just by the looks and the magnitude of each of these individual boxes, that feels fast. Just give me some perspective, how much does a box weigh?
About 98,000.
Okay, so they're not light.
No.
You guys walked us around the site. You taught us a lot today. I mean, there's a lot of steps, and it's an incredible project. Thank you, Jeremiah, for taking the time today.
Thank you.
And I appreciate you showing me around a bit.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Hey, I got to say thanks to Tyler Hoffman and Jeremiah Erickson, taking us around this project. Despite the heat, I got to tell you, it was a lot to take in. It was a cool educational experience, and I personally learned a lot about what a battery storage project is, how it goes together, And it was very cool to see what makes this particular project unique. All right, so if you liked what you saw today, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and please leave us a comment or two. We read every single one. So thanks for joining, and we'll see you next time.